A good game is oftentimes accompanied by a good story, and live games are no exception. With new characters and new world pieces, there's always the potential to grow what the f is going on? Because the thing is, if a game doesn't have a story mode explicitly, then how are you meant to keep people interested in what is actually happening in your game world? A super easy way to do that is with seasonal cutscenes and lore drops and this, Fortnite, Apex Legends, Valorant, Call of Duty, all have seasonal drops with story elements that they add in and flesh out this thing that is live service. Rainbow Six Siege, on the other hand, is a game that story has now spanned 10 years, and thanks to this video in particular, makes me wish that this green screen was a padded cell. I have boiled down to a fucking science everything that has possibly happened in the nearly 10 years that this game has existed, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea how so little can happen in a game in 10 years and it still be more confusing than fucking Tenet. Even parts of the Rainbow Six wiki just say,
yeah, sorry, year 2021's classified. Look at me, if nothing happened, then nothing happened. What's the point?
So in this video, I am not only making sense of the entire timeline, but as an added bonus, I'm also going to fix it and give it an ending so that we can finally put this fucking corpse into bed. Because I'm certain I'm not the only person who is alone and saying, hey, it would be nice to have a new Rainbow Six game with less of this. But hey, you know, that's my opinion!
You can't end Siege. How else will we make money? You must buy the battle pass, and buy the extra clothes, and buy the Rainbow Plus, and buy the video game, and buy...
Okay, so I spent, I'm not even gonna tell you how long I made this. I'm going to comprehensively break down for you what has happened in 9 years in the world of Rainbow Six. From 2015 until now, until 2014 at the time of making this video. And I'm also going to remain completely sane. Ready? This is the face of a desperate man. Go! After a dormant period following the events of Vegas 2, Rainbow is disbanded in 2012 and what has happened? But a terrorist cell immediately forms called the White Mask. Between 2012 and 2015, nothing happens except for probably what was meant to be the events of Rainbow Six Patriots. And hey, wouldn't it be really cool if we got to play this? But we didn't. Tough shit. Instead, we're gonna get a line of dialogue in a Ghost Recon mission.
Operation Patriots, ring any bells?
Who told you about that?
In the wake of rising terror reports, Aurelia Arno relaunches Rainbow in 2015. And it's just in time, because whilst they're training and reoperating and all the operators are all coming together, fucking a man has fallen into a biohazard in Barlow University. And White Mask launch a terror attack where the events of Rainbow Six Article 5 take place. What's in dust everywhere? Wow, tell you, wouldn't it be pretty cool to get more missions like this one? Oh, look. Then, between 2015 and 2020, White Mask continued to operate globally, doing big terrorist things like planting bombs and stealing biohazard containers and also hostages' shoes. I'm assuming this is what is meant to be terrorist hunt and also to an extent situations, because White Mask are there as well, but there's no way to go back and do that again anymore because Ubisoft just fucking took it out of the game. It's not You are full of great ideas. But hold on, 2020, we are not ready. We are not ready for you yet. In 2018, Arno establishes the CBRN, the counter, biohazard, reactionary neighbors. Oh, what happens if I pull on this thread? This one. Oh yeah. Alternate timelines. This is the offshoot alternate timeline where the events of Outbreak, the event occurred. Remember Outbreak? It was so fucking fun. And also, to a lesser degree, the events of Rainbow Six Extraction. You guys remember that? Oh, there it is. Also established in 2018 is the Urban Response Task Force featuring Clash and Maverick, and Hereford gets ruined. In 2019, Arno finally decides that she's fed up with this shit and makes way for the new Six. Harry Pandy?
She left some very large shoes to fill, didn't she?
No.
Harry's first move as Six is to decentralize Rainbow Six and launch the program. And this is where you can really tell that the whole esports thing was kicking off. Wow, putting all the Rainbow operators together? Or did somebody say roommates? Oh, what could go wrong? Oh! Then in July, an operation in Bolivia happens. That's not in this siege though. That's in a different one. Nighthaven join Team Rainbow because Harry says they're allowed to because they saved a boat or something. And it's a sniper woman and it's a frisbee man. I'm here to stop terrorism. Then early 2020 rolls around, and on an unknown day, at the beginning of the year, White Mask's HQ is located and Rainbow destroyed. But don't pay any attention to the fact that it happened off screen, even though we demonstrated that we absolutely could have done it on screen with missions like Article 5, and it would have been nice to at least tie it all together and bring it into that storyline, but don't worry about it. Hey, also the fact that we don't have White Mask anymore, well, out in situations in terrorist hunt, they may as well go as well, because nobody really wants to play them anymore, do they? Ooh, I farted there. Then in January 2020, Harry launches the Tournament of Champions, where under the guise of a public training event, Rainbow Six operators can show what they've learned in the program. Because if there's one thing that's good for counterterrorism, it's displaying to the world what a counter-terrorist operator is able to do and how they would respond to such a situation as a bomb crisis or a hostage situation or that one. Sam Fisher is the next to join the team, and he joins to train Team Rainbow, not to serve as an operator, he's a trainer. He's a trainer now. Fuck. Next, it's 2021.
Specified.
Alright, never mind. Okay, it's 2022 and Callie has pissed off Team Rainbow by shooting Ash through the ear. And she says, "You can't fire me, I quit!" And also as an extra fuck you, she takes 5 of Rainbow's operators from Team Rainbow. Oh my god. That must mean that Nighthaven's the new bad guy, right? Oh, you'd think so, wouldn't you? See, now that kind of would have been cool if Callie had become like a new bad guy, but now there's that idea. Whoops, I slipped and fell over this incredibly low bar that it's... Next, Harry splits up what's left of Team Rainbow into 4 different strike teams based on their strengths. Wolfguard, Red Hammer, Viper Strike, and Ghost Eyes, and technically Nighthaven is its own thing now. 2023, and Nighthaven's cache has fell into the wrong hands. Oh no! Not only that, it turns out it's a trap. Oh no! and it was this man, this evil Power Ranger. His name's Deimos, and he really doesn't like it when people swear. Fucking 6 is dead, killed by Deimos. Oh shit! So he's the new bad guy, right? Yes. But he's also going to be an operator and train with Team Rainbow. Because
90% of the time, I have no idea what the f I'm talking about.
Team Viper Strike end up on Deimos' plane somehow. That also has all of his assets on board. And even though they failed to apprehend Deimos, they now have all of his assets because they were all on this one plane.
This is big brain time.
Next, a Swedish scientist called Fenrir defects to Team Rainbow because he created a powerful fear toxin Deimos wanted to use against the world. Oh shit, that almost sounds like global terrorism, right? Fenrir took the toxin away from Deimos, and Deimos does not seem interested in the toxin. Instead, he's only mentioned in destroying Rainbow. You're the f***ing T-ball, it was right there. Thunderbird and Tubero locate Deimos' secret lair somehow. After infiltrating it, discover intel of what Deimos plans to do next, which is target a VIP. And they suck at their job also, and all of the hostages they were meant to save are super dead. 2024 rolls around, and at Emerald Plains, Deimos is apprehended by Team Rainbow. Even though Deimos has been apprehended now, he does the whole evil villain spiel of, it doesn't matter that everything, the plan is already in motion. Okay, so that's the timeline up to now. That's White Mask, don't worry about it. Nighthaven, probably don't worry about it. Deimos, whatever. I'm just gonna have a lie down. Just give us 5 minutes. I'm gonna have a lie down. I'll catch you guys in the next chapter. I'm gonna have a sleep. This is how normal people sleep. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, 4-4's the point, Mark 4. Ace, deuce.
So what are the problems with all of this? White Mask just sort of... Nighthaven has no purpose now. Deimos is only after Team Rainbow, which would be fine in like a superhero movie or something, but this is meant to be a counter-terrorist team countering terrorists. There's no counter-terror elements. The threat should have to do with global terror. Much like a terrible steak restaurant, there are no steaks. What a So how do we fix this? Well, we already have the first tool, and that is Deimos. But let's take it a step further. Who even is working with Deimos? Who is his funding? How is he even operating? That is an incredibly easy fix. We bring back White Mask. Oh my god. Oh, it's come full circle. The circle. Whoa! Deimos is in custody for now, but we can already see that he is 1000% going to escape. That is more obvious than this Patreon plug. Hello. Did you know that you could support this channel on Patreon for as little as $1? Yes. Okay. Goodbye then. Bye. Seamless, I know. White Mask's return means that they can initiate coordinated attacks on already existing Rainbow bases whilst Deimos is in custody. This would force Rainbow to intervene and step in, much like they do in the mission Article 5. And for the developers, this will be super easy to do if they're lazy, which they are, because they only have to use the existing maps. Throw Dorito dust on them. Deimos wants to attack Rainbow, which means that you can attack the maps that the operators come from. Fortress, Hereford, Skyscraper, those maps. Then we can reveal in like a post-operation cutscene that Nighthaven are working with Deimos, thanks to defecting operators that are coming back to Rainbow like Ella and Finka, and leaving smoke, because that would explain how the White Mask are able to produce such high quality grade chemicals, because
What's in the canister?
then Rainbow's base is attacked and Deimos is freed because it's revealed that obviously this was all part of Deimos' plan. Are we surprised? Probably not. We'll have another infill mission where bombs are planted in 4 separate locations and there are multiple hostages to save in a very terrorist hunt-esque style, but the catch is it's actually impossible to win this mission. There's not enough time to complete both objectives, resulting in operators dying. Deimos is extracted by Kali and Womai, and then the next mission is launched against Nighthaven Labs. There's a final assault on Nighthaven Labs, and once it's completely clear, Ash and Thermite confront Kali, where it's revealed that this was just one big diversion, and we see on monitors in the operations room of Nighthaven that Deimos' plan has been completely carried out successfully, and there is global terror attacks happening all over the world. That's what global means. It means the whole world. Kali can justify her involvement because money, you know, that's kind of been her whole motivator. And then Ash can just... Deimos is still at large, White Mask is a prominent threat again, Rainbow are in shambles, and this means that in a new Rainbow Six game, we can go back to focusing on the story. Deimos was not kidding when he said this is how Rainbow dies. But he wasn't talking about 6, he was talking about Siege. This is just the skeleton of what could be a really great swan song for Rainbow Six Siege, bringing back elements that people are missing while simultaneously tying off a story that already kind of has legs. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I've been Stack. Thank you. I want to thank my patrons for their continued support on Patreon: Owen Rico, Barry the Awesome 23, and Casey Young. Drop me a comment because 2 reasons. 1, I'd love to see what you guys would do with the Siege story going forward, and also thanks again for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. You know what? No, that checks out. Right, well, in that case... Don't go changing to try and please me. You've never let me down before.